It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and we'll get to see the Eagles' creative quarterback. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball, 4 touchdown throws. It's the Eagles and the Texans under the lights on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we close out Week 7 with a good Monday night matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Houston Texans. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand here. CD, you look at the Texans in this matchup. They know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late. So maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit. Some RPOs, some touch passes, some draw plays, anything to try and gain a little bit of momentum.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This take it in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. Now a handoff up the middle. Sherman. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. He'll drop to throw. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. 51 yards on the punt there. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Nixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. On 1st down, Nixon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there. Yeah, he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this could be a sign of what this defense is in for because, you know, all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense. You've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Bobby Brown collapses the pocket and drops it for a loss of 3.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film? And pressure coming, and they got him once again. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And this one is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First and 10, it's Pierce. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sherman, and he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now back to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Cooks on the quick slant. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The end result, 21 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They've moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Pierce. 2nd and 4. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Brian Burns, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Sherman. Touchdown! An 11-yard touchdown. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And it's blocked. And the Eagles have got it. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 40. 10, 5, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there was a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. He rifles complete, caught by Moore.
Let's go!
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Rashad Bateman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Texans 6. Kevin McPherson is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. He's got Higbee complete right side. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the 1st down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking 1st down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a 1st down. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So we reach halftime here. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. So here are the Eagles to take over. They're in the driver's seat right now, and they were winners last week over the Seattle Seahawks. So trying to keep that momentum moving in the positive direction. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. They'll look to throw here. And this one complete to Smith. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Hey, pass. 18 rather.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
19 tight.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll find Bateman once more. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. He got 29 yards that time. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Nixon. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll drop to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. He rifles one that's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick six TD. McPherson on for the point after. And the lead is now 24. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And now out comes Houston. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Back now in Houston. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that's complete to Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw here on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Lovie Smith, he's seen plenty of challenges in his time as a coach. And so that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw, and that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
He'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
They'll try and throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Rashad Bateman,
43 yards.
And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 23.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net them 23 and a first.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got some space here. A huge play there for Houston. And even 50 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll look to throw again. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they
trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll look to throw here. Touchdown, Texans.
LaVisca Chenault
from 17 yards out.
And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Happy Rangers. Dixie Maverick.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Second and 2. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. After the incompletion, here now, third and 2. He'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeVonta Smith.
62 yards as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 24. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it was finished off by a touchdown from DeVonta Smith. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks